Hi, everyone. I am Dipal. I am an international speaker and medical intuit. I'm here today because I wanted to talk about something. My daughter, Ashvi, and I saw a movie tonight, and it's called A Wrinkle in Time. And she's read the book. I haven't read the book, but she really wanted to see it. So I said, okay, fine. Um, and I'm so glad I did because it had a profound message for all the light workers and warriors out there that are looking to change the world. And that's us. So if you haven't had a chance to see it, you really need to see this movie. And I was asking my daughter, I said, I don't know. I wonder what people who are not sensitive, like she's very sensitive, and those that are not, like what are her friends thinking and what are other people thinking? Like, is it just a movie? Did it just get a rating because, such a low rating, right, Ashley? Yeah. What was it?
It was a 4.2.
Yeah, did it get such a low rating because people really didn't get it? They just thought it was a story about a, a girl trying to find her dad who got lost in time. Like, is that what people are thinking, you think?
No, I feel like it has more meaning to it. I feel like it has more meaning, more about your ego and how to control it, and more like that. So it has more of a deeper meaning.
It does, and I agree because, and we'll get more into that, but I think, what if you weren't as sensitive? Like, what if you were like one of your classmates? Maybe some of the other kids are not as sensitive as you. Have they been talking about it at all, or have they said anything like about the movie?
I mean, no, they haven't said much. All they say is it's a good movie.
Just a fantasy.
They think it's a fantasy sci-fi movie. They don't think anything much of it. So
right, but I think it had a deeper message, like you say, and I don't know if you want to talk and kind of recap the movie for us, kind of talk a little bit about it as to what the situation was and what they were trying to show and portray. Do you mind doing that?
Okay. So, there's a girl, her name is Meg. As I said, she is trying to find her father, but more of the meaning is there is in there is a type of way she's trying to find her father. So what I'm trying to say is she's there are a lot of difficulties and there are a lot of faults in her that she's trying to use as to find her father. And as she tries to find her father, she uses love.
But she also finds herself in trying to find her father, right?
Yeah.
So it's like we try to overcome daily obstacles in our own lives, right? But then we get engulfed in darkness, right? Like they mentioned in the movie, the fears, the anger, the mistrust, the despair, right? And that's what's going on in our world right now. If you look at it, they had in the movie, they had this big blob, right? What was it called?
It.
It. And it was dark and nasty, right?
It was a huge brain.
Yeah.
That had control of everyone else.
You're right. And to me, it looked like receptacles, in our brain, these neurons that just go off, almost like the ego self, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was kind of astounded by the way the movie showed that and how it's taking over the world, the earth. And if we don't touch base with the universe, how it could take over. And if we don't use love to overcome that power, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a beautiful message. Is there something that you really remember that you want to point out? Like there was something that just stuck in your head because there was a couple of things you had talked about in the car.
That that you that you really have to use your confidence and power and love to break apart that ego in yourself. So all you need to do is believe, have confidence, and show power.
Well, and you are the universe, right? Those are your faults. Your faults are you. They're a part of you. And the universe made you, right? Because and the universe is part of you, and you're perfect in every way because the universe is perfect, right? So, and I know you live by that, Ashley, and and I want to encourage all the other children out there to really give us some perspective as to what you think about the movie and how it affects your life. And if you're a sensitive soul like Ashley is, then you understood that movie, how light can overcome darkness at any point, and how love can overcome anything that you're battling, all your challenges. And you're going to face obstacles and challenges in life. That's what life's about, right, Ashley? We've seen it in our own family where we've had to overcome some obstacles with my husband's parents in terms of their health. Now, health is a big one. Health seems to be the biggest obstacle for a lot of people, but that is the the um, the energies. When they come in, they knock on your door. If you let them get too far in, they're going to show up in physical forms. And how do you deal with that, right? Do you let the it or the big black blob take over? And so we need to teach our children how we can overcome these kind of emotions and how to allow them to feel and understand them, and that the light does need to and can come in. Allow that light. If you allow that light, then of course your children will see that and they will allow that light to come in. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. I feel like that movie was really deep. It was a really good movie.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm glad we could tell everyone how wonderful this movie is and that everybody should see it, right? Yeah. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon. And if you would like our channel, please do subscribe to anandaforlife.com, and you will get 2 free MP3s. And below is a subscribe button, so subscribe to my YouTube channel.